Look up there, between the columns. You see that portal? This is impressive. This place, I had no idea. I knew the dwarves created some magnificent structures, but this is amazing. And look, more of those void portals in the higher portions of this. The only word that comes to mind is cathedral. Until we find the source, I can only speculate. We need to locate it, learn more about this energy, and determine the true nature of these shades. If Radha and Lady Belaine can harness this dark energy, I hate to imagine what they could accomplish. The longer I spend in close proximity, the more I pick up from the shades. I sense fragmented thoughts and raw emotion. They remind me of pure rage and unbridled pain. Perhaps exploring the library will yield some answers. Shades. I sense their presence in every dark corner. Keep going. The path ends here, but there's a door up above. With the path ahead blocked, our only option appears to be the door above us. However, I sense something on the other side. I smell oil. I hear the whine of ancient gears. Proceed with caution, my friend. An excellent idea. You might have to get creative to reach the very top. Danger. But it seems related to this dwarven structure and not the dark energy we're tracking. I doubt it's anything we can't handle. Just be careful as you traverse the portals. A fall from those heights could prove deadly, even for you.
Good.
Appears to be some sort of containment apparatus. And there's a shade trapped at the center. Another sheet of parchment. Bring it here. Might that be another observation by the Grey Host Pentarch? What secrets does it reveal this time? Of course! Despite all the knowledge he gained, he made a mistake. That trapped shade. That's the Grey Host Pentarch. We should attempt to free him, if not out of mercy, then to determine what he knows about the dark energy and its source. Very well. Manipulate the crystals and see if you can set the tortured shade free. Just exercise caution, my friend. I would hate to see you trapped within the apparatus alongside the Grey Host Pentarch. That's it. Keep repositioning the crystals to reflect the energy. Try to connect the crystals at all four corners of the room. did it! Quickly now, question the shade before it dissipates. Such anguish, such pain. Souls trapped in Molag Bol's realm wither over centuries, but this dark heart, it stripped that creature of its vitality almost instantly. I wish it had told us more, and could have been more coherent. Yes, but apparently for different purposes. Unstable breaches in the fabric of reality, imploded chambers, trapped shades. Everything points to some terrible dwarven experiment that went astray. This dark energy is clearly powerful, and dangerous. As the Shade implied, they each seek the Dark Heart for a different reason. Can only imagine what Rodder would do with such power. As for Belaine, he called her the vessel that never fills. A curious description. Regardless, we must find them. It must have something to do with the sky above. Perhaps constellations such as those that led us to Bethar Zel. In any event, it's evident that the dark current flowing through this place traps souls and twists them into these shades. Perhaps it does possess life of a sort. Certainly it holds a vast amount of power. Power enough that we can't allow Rada or Lady Belaine to get their hands on it. Come, my friend, let's continue our hunt. Watch for signs of the Grey Host that should point us toward Rada and Belaine.
Savages. Show them no mercy.
So much better than reading. Feels good to get the blood pumping, right?
Ada and Belaine, we found them. Let's listen in.
The orrery of Arcsand. The key to our salvation. It has stood here unmoving for nearly 3,000 years.
You're sure the keystone will power it, Belaine? It must be ready when the time comes.
The keystone is only part of the puzzle. As you agreed, we must also awaken the Dark Heart.
I gave you my word, Belaine. The Grey Host will make your prophecy come true.
Reach Witch signs and portents can be tiresome, but they are necessary for this. The Dark Heart must beat again.
And it will, Belaine. Soon. With the keystone, we can come and go as we please. Now, let us leave this place. We still have much to do before we restart the orrery.
Reach witch prophecies. What fates are you tempting now, Rodder? As we speculated, the keystone does more than open doors. Ada and Lady Belaine plan to use it to restart the orrery. The question remains, why? And what role does this Dark Heart play in their schemes? I'm not sure. We know the Grey Host has Reach witches among its ranks. Perhaps a local coven has some role in all this. We need to speak with Arana. To learn about Reach witch prophecies, you might as well go to an expert. Without the keystone or more of those void portals, we can't get down into the orrery chamber. I'll stay here and try to pick up their trail. I need you to go to Rebel's Retreat and see what you can learn from Arana.
Keep at it! Put that silver we acquired to good use, you lazy goat herders!
I wondered if you were going to return, Harrier. The worms and ghosts wouldn't stop whispering to me, talking about dark doings and stirring evil. But they were deadly silent about you. Did you catch up to Lady Boleyn? The Dark Heart, you say? There's a tale as old as the Ridge with an evil heart at its center. Like most Ridge stories, it ends bloody. Boleyn might have slipped your net, but we know what she's on about. Thanks to you, this hunt isn't over yet. The story of the Dark Heart. The Ghost Song clan knows it well. My clan. Once. I need to speak with my sister, Nathari. She studied the old secrets. Knows about prophecies both ill and fair. If anyone can glean the mind of Lady Boleyn, it's her. Traditions passed down from our foremothers. Like the story of the prophecy of the Dark Heart. It deals with souls, shadows, endings. I know the core of it, but Nathari understands the nuances. Unfortunately, we haven't spoken in a long time. An outsider? Not likely. We need someone to intercede on our behalf. We need Brayden. He's a friend, and he holds the respect of the clan. If he vouches for you, Nathari might talk to you. He often visits Roldan Ring to trade news. Meet me there. Brayden can speak to the mood of the Ghost Song clan. Tell him what you told me. I'm sure he'll help us get a meeting with my sister. He's a werewolf, mind you, but I've never had a truer friend. Look for him at Roldan Ring. I'll meet you there. Roldan Ring is an ancient site southeast of here. It's neutral ground, a place where all clans of the Ridge can gather to trade and share stories. Brayden visits the place a lot. He loves to chatter with other clans. Years ago, we argued about what the Spirit Queen's teachings meant for our clan. Nathari believes that we're meant to return to the old ways, the dark ways, to seek Namira's favor. I believe those days are better left behind us. More like the clan left me. My sister turned them against me. As the days grew darker, the Ghost Song witches found it easier to see things her way than mine. Regardless, my people will always be my people.
going to enchant something with that? Can I watch?
Come, Eagle Seers, Sixfords. Have you no words to share? An outsider has better sense than the lot of you. Come, outsider, help me prove a point. Your arrival at this moment is most fortuitous, outsider. Come, help me teach these wayward clans how to behave like proper warriors of the Reach. These two clan chiefs brought their children to participate in the rite of handfasting. Once they receive my blessing, they can announce their intention to marry and unite these clans in kinship. I'd like you to help me give that blessing. It's not so much a matter of need as of instruction. I want your example to teach these clans how to put aside their differences and get along. Present yourself to the betrothed, Eslyn and Madearn, and wish them goodwill. That should suffice. Eslyn and Madearn wait to the north, at the handfasting cave. We isolate them for a time, so they can learn about one another. Hopefully they haven't killed each other. Go and offer your blessing. Then return to me and your task will be done.
First, the Chief of Chiefs demands I offer my son to the cursed Eagle Seers. Then she involves an outsider in the matter just to shame us. Very well, outsider. Offer your blessing to my son and the Eagle Seer's sow, so we can finish this. What should I be? Not only am I forced to endure the presence of the Eagle Seers, I must allow my son madearn to marry one of them. The Chief of Chiefs asks much of us, but I will not let my son go unattended. madearn is an adequate scout, but he's a sorry hunter and an abysmal fighter. I suppose if there's any good in all this, it's that Chief Eagle Seer is fool enough to accept such a poor match for his daughter. That is none of your business, outsider. I am here and doing as my Chief of Chiefs demands. Let us leave it at that.
If I hadn't heard the Chief of Chiefs' words with my own ears, I'd think this another trick of the hated Sixfords. Still, you have your task, outsider. Get on with it already. What's to be happy about? I'll abide by the Chief of Chiefs' counsel, but I can't imagine a blood bond between us and the Sixford clan. I just hope the lad's worthy of Eslyn. If not, he won't last much past the ceremony, if I know my daughter. Eslyn's my one and only. She's got 4 older brothers, but she's the fiercest child I've ever whelped. Eagle Seer blood runs strong through her veins, thank Baal. madearn needs to mind her edges. Not that the Sixfords give much mind to anything. That has nothing to do with you, outsider. Do as the Chief of Chiefs bids, so we can get on with this.
The Chief of Chiefs is crafty, I'll give her that. Using an outsider to shame the Sixfords, and us too, I suppose. Not the best way to start a marriage, but I've seen worse. Chief Eagle Seer is my brother. I love him and his daughter dearly, but this feud has been going on since longer than anyone can remember. Not even the Vasestrans know how it started. This attempt at a reconciliation will go exactly as the others. When all the drama has come to an end, the Eagle Seers and the Sixfords are still going to hate each other. Nothing will change that. As for my niece, she won't do anything she doesn't want to.
I'd feel sorry for madearn if he wasn't a sixford. This isn't the time or place for such talk, outsider. Not with the Chief of Chiefs looking on.
The Chief of Chiefs is allowing you to go to the Handfasting Cave? Outsider, when you see madearn... No, forget I said anything. Yes, no! Give madearn and the Eagle Seer woman your blessing, outsider. Just as the Chief of Chiefs instructed. Each of us have a part to play in this fiasco, including me. Opposed? Look, madearn and I grew up together. I want what's best for him, and now they're binding him to some Eagle Seer hellion, and I've said too much. Go. Give your blessing. Let's be done with this.
Raiden, what news of the Ghost Song clan?
Your sister led the clan to Lost Valley. I was about to join them. Who's the outsider?
An ally against the Grey Host. I'll let them tell you themselves.
An outsider walking alongside the great and powerful Arana. That's not a sight I thought I'd see today. And she says you're an ally. Tell me, outsider, why do you care what happens to the Reach? An outsider come to fight outsiders. I wish you hadn't brought your war here in the first place. Speaking with Nathari is going to be difficult, even if she would agree to such a meeting. She's taken the clan to Lost Valley Redoubt. That's just what the Reach folk call it. It isn't actually lost. We know exactly where it is. It's a sacred place from a darker time. Nathari said the time had come to return to Lost Valley. Promised the clan a great revelation. I'm not sure, but I'm no witch. Some of our rituals aren't meant to be shared with outsiders, I'll tell you that much. Still, if Arana says it's important for you to speak to her sister, I believe her. I'll vouch for you, outsider. Yes, we grew up together in the Ghost Song clan. I was furious when the clan banished her. I almost followed, but I couldn't. The clan needs my protection, especially now against the Grey Host. I'm off to Lost Valley. If you want to find your sister, that's
Why Lost Valley, Nilori? What are you planning, my sister?
Places like this make me remember how small I am. You know, in the grand scale of things.
Chiefs, please. Ah, the outsider. I'll speak to you over here. Is it done, outsider? Did you offer your blessing to the intended couple? I can't read those infernal scratchings. Only Chief Eagleseer and his daughter bother with such things. What does the note say, outsider? No, this is unacceptable. This handfasting must take place. I need you to find them and bring them back, outsider. You see the animosity between these clans. They have fought and spilled each other's blood for generations. I finally got them to agree to a compromise. A bond of peace predicated on the marriage of Eslyn and madearn. Please, you must find them. They must have gone north. Otherwise, they would have had to pass us, and we would have seen them. Search the area to the north of the ring, and track them down. I'll keep the chiefs distracted. Thank you for helping with this. Remind Eslyn and madearn what's at stake here. They both understand what this feud has cost both clans, what peace would mean for us all. They are young, their blood will cool, and they will see that coming home is the only wise action.
Unnatural witch storms. Nothing but reach stories, mark my words.
We have to stop dropping things, Dalt.
Quiet, Eslyn. Someone's coming.
Why are you following us, outsider? We may be young, but we're still warriors of the Reach. You won't find us to be easy prey. I'm sure she does, but I'm not going back. Not while the Chief of Chiefs and my father plan to marry me off like some imperial princess. Look, I don't even know if I want to marry at all. And my father and the Chief of Chiefs parade me around the Reach, saying I'm to be wed to a sod I've never laid eyes on before. Madearn has his own reasons to shirk the hand fasting, so we both ran. It's not fair of them to put that responsibility on our shoulders. It's a worthy idea, but why do we have to be the ones to carry it out? I won't be forced into a marriage because our people can't stop killing each other. This whole situation makes me so angry. I don't want to talk to you anymore, outsider. Didn't the Chief of Chiefs tell you? I'm the daughter of Chief Eagleseer. Or I was. I have half a mind to exile myself and cut all ties to my damned clan. I tell you, I won't be the barter that ends the feud. I won't.
This may seem like the perfect spot to ambush us and take our belongings, outsider, but don't let the desolation fool you. Our clan warriors are hiding right behind those rocks. So, what do you want from us? I don't like breaking my word to the Chief of Chiefs, but I can't go through with the hand fasting. I can't marry Eslyn. I'm already pledged to another, Drissenn of the Sixford clan. Before her brother died, I promised I would marry her and look after her. How can I break one obligation to honor another, even for the sake of our clans? No, we did our hand fasting in secret. Drissenn is a good woman. There's little love between us, but I gave her brother my word before he died. And Eslyn clearly doesn't want to marry me. I want to end this feud, but there has to be another way.
This feud is older than these crags. I doubt anyone knows its cause.
A Vadishran might know. They keep the history of the clans.
If we learned the reason for the feud, maybe we could end it. Then we wouldn't need the damned hand fasting.
A Vadishran named Barth visited the Sixth Ford once. My father spoke highly of him.
I know that name. He visited us too. He has a camp in the hills southeast of here. Asking the Vatishran about the origin of our feud, that's as good an idea as any. At least it's better than this hand fasting. I just hope he's... With a father as fierce as Chief Sixford, I expected Madearn to be a mighty warrior. He seems nice enough, but more like a hare that some witch turned into a human. His word is his bond, though. That's something. I didn't meet him when he came to see the Eagle Seers, but he's a legend, I know that. The elders were talking day and night about how the Great Bath was coming to visit to learn our stories. They couldn't think of a higher honor. Didn't the Chief of Chiefs tell you? I'm the daughter of Chief Eagleseer. Or I was. I have half a mind to exile. I didn't meet him when he came to see the Eagle Seers, but he...
It's a thin hope, but if we can find Barth, he might know more about the feud between my clan and the Eagle Seers. Even before all this, I had heard of Chief Eagleseer's daughter. Fair as a rose and just as thorny. But we did get to know each other in the cave, at least a little. She's smart, passionate, fiery. I can respect that. His name is Barth, a living legend from what the elders say. I only got a glimpse of him when he visited our clan before my father and the clan elders sent me away. He was interested in hearing more of our stories, I think. This is his camp. But where's the Vatashran?
I don't like the look of this.
That's the Vatashran Shillelagh. He wouldn't just leave it behind.
That's a Thornroot clan knife, used for dark magic. The Thornroot clan uses the ruins over the hill.
Their witches must have taken the Vatashran. We have to help him.
Without weapons, we'll just get in the way. A friend here will need to rescue the Vatashran.
Damn the Thornroot. You've come to the wrong place, outsider. Briar Rock belongs to the Thornroot clan. They kill anyone they catch here. Or worse, the Thornroot Hagravens lash you to an altar, carve out your heart, and then use foul magic to make you into one of their Briar Hearts. At least, that's what they've been doing to my clan. I managed to escape, but all me kin are prisoners. The Thornroots want protectors. They welcomed my clan, then betrayed us. My kin are in cages, waiting to be made into living weapons. I'll pay you well to teach the Thornroots a lesson. Free my clan, and burn their Briarheart tree. Are you game? You'll find the cages where me people are being held in the ruins, up the hill to the right. Send anyone still alive back here. And keep an eye out for Chieftain Fowrin. He's my father. The Hagravens have something special planned for him.